Morning. Another view from the bedroom window. This is another nice one. That was a good night's sleep. Only the traffic's just over there. But it didn't bother. I can see dozens of rabbits everywhere, or hares. Looking at these closer, I think they're hares. They have much longer legs.
There's still areas with bodies of water in them. I'm just stopped at some roadworks. There's been so many roadworks with all the floods, road damage. Look at that, you can still see the water here. Yep, lots of road work. Just coming up to the Murray River. And welcome to Victoria. There's the Victoria sign. G'day, welcome to another video. I'm on Mildura Wharf here. You can sort of see where they've had a bit of flooding. I'll have a little bit of a look around here. As I'm sort of heading west. It's about 41 degrees today. It's going to be a warm one. Quite a few houseboats. There's a Gulnare paddle boat over here, but none of the paddle boats are operating. This wharf is where the Melbourne and the Rothbury usually tie up. I'm not sure where they are at the moment. It's the caravan park over here I used to stay at. That's apparently now a discovery park, but completely gutted. It's all been flooded out. And you can sort of see watermarks everywhere where the flood level got to. So yeah, hopefully they can sort of get back to normal. Yeah, so like a chuka, you can see where the water came up to. You can kind of see the markings on the trees. It looks like somebody's engraved the water line there. So that's it. That's where it came to, which is just above my head. It says here Mildura Wharf, built in the 1880s. So they should have the Melbourne. They should have the Melbourne. And they should have the Rothbury. There's the Rothbury there. And there's one called the Mundu. Just at the park in Mildura. K175. K175, built in Newport Railways, 1941. Freight and passenger. There's a lot of fruit pickers in Mildura at the moment. They're doing the grapes. Just in the Deakin Cinemas here in Mildura. It just reminded me where I was in 2005. I was over the border in South Australia picking citrus in Renmark. But I drove from South Australia to here, 158 odd kilometres, just so I could watch the opening day of Revenge of the Sith, the third Star Wars prequel movie. I just found this on Wikicamps at Mildura. It's the golf course, and yeah, you're supposed to pay about $10 donation, but I'm not sure where to pay it yet. So a few rabbits around here too, or hares. Just in Red Cliffs, and this famous piece of machinery called Big Lizzie. Big Lizzie. Weighs 45 tonnes. Look at that, used to sort of clear the scrub to get over the sand dune. So it says Big Lizzie was built in 1914 and intended to cart wool from outback stations in the Broken Hill area. But it said because the crossings of the Murray was too hazardous, it was used for carting wheat in the Merbeen area. And then the Victorian government used it to clear scrub for the largest soldier settlement in Australia, Red Cliffs. And then when 1925 it sat at the Balmoral area, and then she laid a property Glen Denning for 40 years. This is Frank Bottrell, the creator of Big Lizzie. So that's a fuel tank. Just listen to the commentary there. The design of these wheels was never copied by anybody, so they're quite unique, the design of the wheels. Yeah, it's quite an amazing machine, considering it's like a one-off too. That's good, they got a roof over it. I mean, when we used to come, we used to sort of be sitting out in the open. And I suppose it was not too long after it had been brought up from the property, but yeah, now they're sort of looking after that. That's great. It's like a cannon over there. Looks like a German gun. I don't know. It's got an elaborate... Yeah, it is a German howitzer. Obtained from the National War Museum, 1928. Unveiled Anzac Day, 1928. There you go, it's a German 8.2 howitzer. Depicting life on the farms, the vineyards. Just heading to the Red Cliff lookout. Just going through the vineyards here. They seem to have a lot of them with plastic covers over them. Maybe to keep the rain off them, perhaps, because they've had so much rain. A little bit of a short walk to the cliffs. Yeah, they're looking pretty red. Here we go. many years ago. Just at the little Red Cliffs train station here. They run an old engine built in 1901, but it's not running today. But, just a narrow gauge one. Little narrow gauge. We've got the big main line here. Yeah, I think it's only an $8 train ride. I don't know how far it went, but apparently it's looks quite good. This is the train line to Melbourne. Gee, the width there, the gauge is so noticeable how wide it is, comparing it to the other states. And that's it for Mildura. Just on the road out now. And heading to Renmark today, so I'll be in South Australia hopefully today. There's a fruit fly check to do, so I've got my one banana to eat. Bendigo to the left, and Adelaide and Renmark straight ahead. So often when I've done this road, Mildura to Renmark, it's really sunny and really hot. No good if you got the sun in your eyes. It's another one of those really straight roads, just going east to west. So today I've got overcast. It's quite nice. I've actually put the windows up. Got a little bit of rain going on here. Just passing Lake Benanee. Got the sign here, welcome to South Australia. So the little inspection must be coming up shortly. Under the big Dunlop sign, so I'll be doing this in a couple of days time in Western Australia too. Just coming into Paringa, which is just before Renmark, getting a view of the Murray here. And there you can see the that sign's still covered in mud. And there's the old Paringa Bridge, which is 1927. Yeah, 1927 for the Paringa Bridge. The water's still pretty high. I mean, I don't remember how high it normally sits, but it's pretty close to that bridge. Oh, then again, I think it's a raised section. Lots of fish here. Carp. Yeah, you can see the water level from the sign. Should say you are here in Renmark. Yeah, so I don't quite know what the camping's going to be like on the river here too. And there's another sign that gives you the level where it came. There. All the playground still got all the mess in it. All this ground is still quite damp under my feet, really spongy. So it's all closed off here. This is basically how it is everywhere. Yeah. Just driving through Renmark here. That building says the Renmark Soldiers Memorial. There's the paddle steamer industry. That used to be good watching it going around. Some black swans. There's another paddle boat right up there. Right, so it's only basically a quick stop in Renmark. They've got all the campgrounds are closed. Yeah, I did a bit of fruit picking in Renmark back in the day. A lot of citrus. Mum joined me as well. We did picked oranges and mandarins and the occasional lemons. We actually brought a caravan from here as well, an old Jayco. Coming up to Berri. There used to be the Big Orange. I don't know if they still have a Big Orange anymore. Didn't even look as though I could get to it. Line of cars behind me, so I couldn't really pull over. Just having a look at the Berri foreshore here. Lots of houseboats. I wonder if these are always here or if they're sort of refugees from another part of the Murray. Berri Estates. Over there too. Wow. Gee, hundreds of them, all with wine in them. Just going through Barmera. Just on the foreshore of Lake Benanee here. Just coming up to a statue here. So this is a little statue for Donald Campbell in the Bluebird world speed record. In November 1964, Donald Campbell set Australian water speed record of 216 miles per hour on Lake Benanee. But because of weather conditions was moved to Western Australia, and he finally did the record 276 miles per hour. Just coming into Morgan, and I think this got quite flooded as well. This is the lookout where I came to, where I put the drone up. So it's just down somewhere is the old wharf. So you can still see water under these houses. There's a house on stilts over here, and you can still see water under it. And there's sort of water behind some of those houses, so they're like little islands. Yeah, the river is still up. You can see there where it was green grass, it's all mud now. But yeah, the ferry's closed, the boat ramp's closed. There's the little building, I think they call the morgue. But yeah, past those trees is the river, so it's still right in. I can remember just all in there, it was all a grassed area. Now it's all mud. Oh, that's Morgan. Obviously up here on the hill didn't get flooded, but yeah, they've still got water sort of in on areas down there. Those holiday homes, yeah, they're like little islands. I'm on the road to Burra now from Morgan. It's dry now. Just coming up into the hills now. Through Burra. This has got a lot of old buildings in Burra, and a lot of the early Australian movies, like the ones they used to do in the 70s and 80s, did a lot of that filming here in Burra. Burra Town Hall. Yeah, do some walks around Burra. So I've just come from Morgan, just here at Burra, and I'm probably going to sort of head up this way. Comes an old ruin here. Like a big water pipeline coming up here. I wonder if this feeds Broken Hill, perhaps. It's coming up there, see? Just up there. Actually, I suppose that feeds Port Augusta. Maybe even feeds Bluebird.He and Barmera, perhaps. Think of that. It looks really nice looking through all here. All the hills look like kind of like suede, like velvet. It's coming into Gulnare. This is where I stayed a few months ago when I was sort of coming across to go to Tasmania. Just have a look at it here. I've still got a couple of hours of light left, so here I am back in Gulnare for the night. It's a huge area. People can camp, they've got showers over there. I was sort of thinking of going further, but it's a fantastic breeze for tonight. I found this yellow thing on the side of the road near Durian Bay a few months ago. Just pulled over and grabbed it, and there's There's a couple of other things too I'll show you. So I found that on the first day in Tasmania up at the lookout, and I found this in the middle of the road in South Australia somewhere. Yeah, amazing what you can pick up. Yeah. So if you liked that video, don't forget the thumbs up and the notification button and subscribe button. Welcome to all the new subscribers, and thanks everyone for subscribing. Yeah, just about to head across the Nullarbor. Well, I haven't got to Port Augusta yet, but I'll about to do it. So back west again. See you there.